are you? Let's wake up. Tomorrow I may actually put on my real nightcap. I have one. Husband got it for me. Red, white stripe with the little white ball. I have a real one. So let's wake up. Hello, husband. Tomorrow I'm gonna wear my real nightcap. Yay. This music. This is not wake up music. I guess I need to flip the camera. Well, I don't need to flip the camera. Hello, Heather. Thanks for joining me. It is. It's sleepy time music. So we can wake up slowly with our coffee. Maybe I'm putting everyone to sleep. Good morning. Let's take off the sleepy time mask. It's time to wake up. There I am. So, this morning I was going to start off, I did my hair a little differently so that maybe I don't mess with it so much. So, we've got that going. Anyway, I read a little bit this morning. Nope, see, I'm already messing with it. I was able to read in The Power this morning, and it's about health and kind of what do you believe? And do you believe you can change your own health just by your beliefs? A lot of people may bring on their own illnesses themselves. Rhonda Burns, the author, actually states that, I'm going to actually set my timer real quick for like 10 minutes. So bear with me. It's not coming on. All right. We'll keep this short and to the point today. So, Rhonda Burns talks about your beliefs and how, you know, your body's made up of trillions. Well, I think she said 100 trillion cells. And your cells believe everything you think, feel, say. So if you're constantly worried about disease, you know, especially a particular disease, you're probably going to end up, you're just attracting disease. You're not attracting health. So what you need to do, morning Haley, thanks for joining me, is we need to believe that we're healthy. We need to tell ourselves we're healthy. We need to speak kindly and lovingly to ourselves. So we don't need to sit there and dwell on all the diseases out there and think about how horrible they are, because you're just bringing on more disease. And disease, if you think about it, Louise Hay, I heard one of her things over a year ago, and she broke down the word disease to be dis-ease. Your body's not at ease, and that's because your beliefs aren't at ease. Morning, Carla. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you all being on here. Let's all take a sip of coffee. Hey, Robin. So I'm talking about health this morning and what your beliefs are. And just said that Louise Hay broke down the word disease to be dis-ease. Your body is not at ease. And so one of the best ways, now I'm not saying don't go to a doctor. I'm not preaching all that. I am just saying we in general, at all times, need to be thinking kind, loving thoughts to ourselves. Good morning, Carla. Good morning, Robin. I really appreciate y'all being on here. Let's start off with a question here. So it's Tuesday, but I want to know if you like Mondays. Okay? Put a 1 in the comments. If you wake up and you don't have a problem with Mondays, say yes. Number 1, I like Mondays. Or if you are an anti-Monday, dreading Monday person, put a 2 in the comments. Right? But getting back to health, we need to be focused on being kind to ourselves. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you, I love myself, my body is healthy. and give thanks for it. There you go, Carla. Yay. Yep. Hello, Heather. Thank you. Thank you all for replying. But if we just like, thank you, husband. So I tried doing my hair differently today so I wouldn't mess with it, but it's hanging in my eye a little bit. So there we go. Anyway, call me out on touching my hair. Feel free. And then I have noticed that I keep messing with my necklaces too. So, you know, call me out on that. But we need to believe on our health. I told you I'm reading The Power, and this chapter is about health. And she mentions how our body is 70% water and our head is 80% water. Hi, Ivy. Thanks for joining. And there were some scientists. Husband and I actually watched an episode on this where they did experiments on water and with positivity and negativity. Hey, Jerry. Thanks for joining me this morning. And so the water, it was amazing. I think we've all seen a scientific experiment, probably did it in grade school, where you have a couple of plants, and if you spoke nicely to one, it thrived and blossomed, and if it played, you know, classical music or soothing music, the plant did really well. But the other plant, when you spoke negatively to it all the time, it ended up dying and withering and shrinking. And it's the same with water. Water isn't, that's what happens to water. She explains it so well right here. They've done experiments with it. And so with your body being 70% water, you need to speak kindly to yourself because it will react accordingly. Your cells, all right? Your cells are you. And they believe everything you say, hear, feel, okay? So if you feel negative all the time about your own body, you're just bringing on more negativity, and we don't need that. We are going to speak kindly to ourselves. Tell your cells, say, I love you, cells. I just love you. But if you feel too corny saying that, just look in the mirror. Be proud of yourself. It's you, okay? Be you and love who you are. Accept it, and it will start. If you're not as healthy as you'd like to be, still just say, I love you, body. I love my perfect health. I love how well you function. I love all my functioning organs. I'm glad my hips and joints are flexible and I move freely. Thank you for that. Your body will adjust and be more healthy in what you believe. But you have to believe that you can change this, okay? The placebo effect, that's another thing she mentions, is, I mean, they do this all the time. And people who take the placebo end up healing themselves, or whatever they were testing out ends up curing itself. It's absolutely wonderful. I feel like I'm kind of stammering here. I'm cutting the show short today a little bit and not babble so much. But one of the things I really wanted to point out is from your heart, okay? She says that the body is kind of mapped out like the solar system, where the heart is the center, and it gives to all the organs and to the blood. So be kind to your heart. Think about your heart and feel loving, kind thoughts. This is probably more of a message for me today because I was busy last night, so I really didn't have time to prepare for Java Jive, and I'm like, I don't want to let you guys down. But when I woke up this morning, my meditation was on a loving, kind heart, and how we, you know, especially to those who you may have hostile, well, not hostile, but maybe, you know, they're not so pleasant to be around, okay? Those are the ones we really need to put loving kindness feelings towards. And a lot of us do that to ourselves. And when we're doing that to ourselves, we're just bringing on those kind of people. So where we need to start is being loving and kinding to our own heart and to ourselves, and really put that belief in there. Believe that, you know what, I do have a perfect body, you know, and accept it. And it will be healthy. It will be great for you. It will adjust the way you want. It is all about just accepting yourself and loving yourself. That's exactly, that is everything we need to do, is just love ourselves. I know I've said it in the past, and on this with the health, maybe I just need to read a few more pages and maybe really write it down. It is. If it's in your heart, it comes out of your mouth. And what you're believing, remember your cells, you don't just have to say the words, just be comforting to yourself and your cells will believe it. But if you're constantly believing disease is getting you or you're overweight, all it hears is disease, overweight, and your cells are going to make that the message. It will do what you want. You put in the order for disease, there's disease. If you put in the order for being overweight, it's going to keep you overweight. If you're constantly looking at it in a negative perspective, you say, I don't want to be overweight. Okay, well, all the message it received was overweight. So what you want to do is put it in the positive. I am healthy. I am perfectly healthy. I love myself. I love my brain. I love my mind, my body, my soul. I love my personality. And your whole being will believe, and will believe more so and more so. And when you act that way even more, so you don't only have the words and the belief, you have the actions. You do all these things and it's extremely powerful. And you put love behind that and you're unstoppable. You are indestructible at that point. But first, speak kindly and lovingly to yourself, and give thanks for it. Be thankful for your body, no matter what the state, okay? But be thankful. I am thankful for my perfect health. Say it first, and then it comes, okay? I am thankful for my perfect health. Say it first, and then it comes. Then you believe it, because saying it, your mind loves the sound of your voice. It loves doing what you want and what you feel. I love my perfect health. Man, all these trillions of cells in my body, I have goosebumps. Don't know if you can see, but they're like, oh, we're perfectly healthy and we're doing it. You know, it'll physiologically, is that the word? I don't know if that's the word, but it will change. So I wanted to keep this kind of short today. Again, I wasn't as prepared as I wish I had been. I'll work on that, and I appreciate you calling me out on my hair. I tried not to mess with it as much today, but just remember, be kind to yourself, love your heart, and then that will help you love others. Y'all have a good day. Bye.